our values help us make sure that we're following our passion, we're living our truth, we're treating people with kindness, and then happiness, I think, is an inherent byproduct of living your values. So for at the Good Batch, we have 4. It's quality, community, accountability, and continual improvement. And if we are making choices that hold those up, then we're sleeping well at night. You know, we know we are making decisions for the right reasons and are therefore happy, if that makes sense. And I think happiness is, you know, it's a funny thing because it's really a bit of an emotion. It's an emotion that is healthy and normal, but with happiness also comes sadness and frustration and excitement and disappointment and joy. And I think these are all emotions that I feel mostly every single day. I feel all of those at one point. But if we are standing by what we believe in, it's all about maintaining that balance so that we're open to happiness and all of its friends, versus success. And success is such a ambiguous term that could mean so many things. And perhaps in this case, if, you know, Brooks is referring to more of a financial or status. And yeah, no, that's just, in my mind, look, like it just, that's not a sustainable thing. It's more about finding, working towards a steady road, a balance, a place where you're treating people well and you're treating the community well and you're making a product that you believe in. And I think the rest follows that.
I love your thoughts on that. I love the values, the beliefs, also critical, and also feeling all of those emotions. Like you said, with happiness comes sadness, comes so many things. And to feel all of those things, sometimes I feel like we're in a society where, you know, take a medicine, you can't feel sadness, you can't feel this, you can't, it is all balance. You know, we don't need to go micro dose it away or whatever. It's just like, feel all those feelings every day. That's part of this whole world and this whole just united, it's part of life. It's part of living.
It's part of being a human. And we, you know, you and I, we've put ourselves in a position where we've taken on great responsibility, including the livelihood of so many people. And we have to hold it together. We have to hold it together. And going back to like the mantra, one of my I wouldn't necessarily call, I don't know if it's technically a mantra, it's just a saying that I say to myself constantly, is the only thing we have control over is how we react. And, you know, to your point of like, all the emotions are going to happen, all the things are going to happen, all the problems are going to happen, but it's our duty to just keep going and do so with as much clarity and honesty and maturity and compassion as possible. And I think having that be the focus rather than your bottom line, although it's very important to keep an eye on your bottom line. I'm not taking away from running a healthy business, but the human side for sure it's my motivation more comes in my team and in my community and the products that we're making.
Yeah, absolutely. And also I love how you mentioned, we'll tie in, you know, during the pandemic when, you know, you had to let everyone go for a second, as we all did. And you cried in front of your employees. You know what? That is part of the emotions. Let's all be authentic. We can let out tears. We can be happy. We can pop champagne when something good happens just as easily as we can cry and let that out. And it's all
yeah,
important. The whole circle of life and emotion is so important.
yeah, agreed, agreed. It's all there.
All
Just
there.
because we're running the business doesn't mean we're excluded from life emotions, for sure.
Absolutely.